欢迎你们，我叫邓安豪，我们是 FQ Studies 的补班的学生。
我叫主任的。
我叫王伟。
你们好，我叫施炳善。
So, what is our myth that we're trying to bust? Our problem is, will golf balls float in soda as well as ping pong balls do? Our hypothesis is, we believe that the given sodas will have enough effervescence to make the golf ball float. We believe that this can benefit the world. With this, the manufacturers can create lighter golf balls for the players instead of creating the heavy ones.
Materials needed.
Different kinds of sodas, Pepsi Max, Coke Regular, Sprite, RC, and salt water. Pitcher, salt, a spoon for putting salt and for stirring, a ping pong ball, and a golf ball.
To test if this golf ball can actually float, we have a different variety of liquids such as Pepsi Max, Coke, regular, Sprite, regular, and I believe this unknown liquid in the Powerade bottle is RC.
Golf ball. Well, to make this float, we need a soda with lots of fizz. Because the fizz is just bubbles that can help us push this to the top. And the one with the most bubbles would probably be the Pepsi Max. Because it is Max, it says here that it has less sugar. So, in replacement of the sugar, they added fizz. And this fizz could be the one to push it to the top. Unlike this Powerade bottle filled with RC, which fizz has run out quite some time ago, I doubt this will even go up a bit. We'll be starting off with the RC.
First of all, we're going to test this experiment by starting with half a bottle of RC. We are first going to drop the ping pong ball and see and observe the results.
As expected, the ping pong ball floated.
Like before, we're going to use RC, but this time we're going to use a golf ball. Let's observe the results. And it's not floating.
Nope, it isn't floating. As expected.
For the second time, we're going to use Sprite, and then after that, we will observe whether the ping pong ball will float.
Once again, it floats, and this time, even better than last.
Now we're going to use the golf ball and see whether it will float or not.
Nope, not floating.
Not at all. Now, water with 3 tablespoons of salt. 1, 2, 3. Now stir and stir and stir and stir and stir and stir. After rigorously stirring for 1 minute, we have salt water.
For the third time, we're going to test this experiment. But this time, we're going to use tap water, added 3 tablespoons of salt. Now let us observe the result of the ping pong ball.
As usual, it floats. There's no doubt that ping pong balls float in anything.
This time, we're going to use a golf ball to test whether it can float on tap water with 3 added tablespoons of salt.
As usual, does not float. For the fourth time, we will be using Coke as our liquid to see whether a ping pong ball or a golf ball will float. Coca-Cola. Okay. For the fourth time, we will be using Coke to see whether a ping pong ball will float. Now let's observe the results.
Okay. Careful. Careful. Oh, still floats.
Now,
we'll be using a golf ball to see whether it will float in Coke. Now let's observe the results.
Branded Precept, Lady S third. Okay. So, amazingly, float a bit and then went all the way down. So it didn't float. Okay, so our final test will be Pepsi Max. Okay. And 500 ml. Okay. Now we're gonna drop the ping pong ball. I will now drop the ping pong ball. And as usual, it floats. And now the golf ball. No, that's not floating.
我们是 Epicurious Foodies，谢谢。
是 Epicurious Foodies 的班长，我叫朱润导，谢谢你们，再见。